Hi, my name is Maria. I work in digital marketing, and today I want to share my story how I got my first digital marketing job without a degree. I work in paid media. Paid media refers to platforms such as Google and Bing, that will be paid search, and then paid social, so your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of the ads there. So what a professional like myself would do, I would speak to the client, set up an account for them, create a strategy, and get this all advertising thing going. Now to the beginning of the story. So my first job title was paid media executive, and I worked at Edinburgh based agency, so Edinburgh in Scotland in the UK. In that role, I worked very closely with account manager who was ultimately responsible in front of a client for that advertising account. So they would create digital strategy, they would speak to the client most of the time, they would always reply to the client. I did have to write a few emails, but I would always check with the manager if that's okay, because they were the main point of contact with the client. I can't just create some kind of strategy and email them and then go ahead and implement in it. I would also do keyword research, audience research for new campaigns, create an ad copy. But then again, all of those things I will be shared with account manager. They'll have a look and then they'll forward it to the client so they can approve it, and then I'll upload it. I will do weekly optimizations, so bid adjustments, looking through search query report to identify if there are any negatives to be added to the account. So all fun stuff like that. When I was researching digital marketing, I was mainly looking at paid search and SEO as areas to work in. So SEO is search engine optimization, and it is what helps your site or any site to appear at the top of the results organically. I did my research, and because I studied accounting at college, I thought it would be more fun to work with paid search because it required Excel skills and bid adjustments. It's all about numbers, so I thought it would be more exciting. I want to mention about college. So it's not an American style college. In Scotland, I have a HND in accounting, which is equal to 2 years of university. So it's not a full degree. And later, when I went to the interview, no one really asked me about my education experience. All the questions I had were obviously more about the field, about the paid search. So as long as you keep up reading blog articles, you will be absolutely fine. After I decided that I wanted to work in paid search, I have completed a few Google certifications. I started with Google Search, then I did Google Display, and then Google Analytics. I researched more about where to get a bit more knowledge, and I came across a YouTube video that suggested to do Isaac Rudansky course on AdWords, Google Ads on Udemy. I did that, and that was really helpful. The course itself is very long, it's 24 hours, but he is a great professional. He has an agency in New York, and he goes really in depth explaining all parts of search advertising and digital advertising in general. So I would highly recommend, and I feel that really helped me at the interview because I knew concepts not just by name but a bit deeper what they would do in the account. So equipped with a couple of certifications, this Udemy course, I started applying for jobs in Edinburgh. I think I applied for about 4 or 5 jobs and I didn't get any. And the reply I kept getting was that I should get experience. again, I heard a lot of stories that some people manage to get jobs in digital marketing without experience, so don't be discouraged by my story. Once you have certifications, once you have some knowledge of digital marketing, it is absolutely doable. It depends where you are in the world and your past experiences. So don't get discouraged. Um, yep. So I found a platform called Gen M, and then they renamed themselves, and now they're called Acadium. So what that platform does, they offer online remote internships in digital marketing. So I thought this is great because I didn't have any friends who would have a website that needed advertising, and I thought it was really too awkward just go down the street and asking random coffee shop owners if they needed my help. I don't know, I couldn't do it. So with this platform, I found a person who needed help in paid advertising, and so this is how I got my experience. And I added it all to my LinkedIn account along with all of the certifications that I got from Google. And I switched to Toggle to notify everyone that I'm looking for jobs. And then I went on holiday and somebody contacted me and they asked me if I wanted a job, if I was interested in a job, and they offered a call interview. So I spoke to their HR person, then I spoke to who then became my future manager. Then I received a task, and afterwards I had in-house interview, and voila, I got my first job. And just a quick note on the task I had. So I received an Excel sheet that had one campaign, thousands of ad groups, and thousands of keywords. And the task was to split them efficiently. I worked all night to split them thematically into various campaigns. I can't remember if there were other questions, but that was the main task. And then I went into the office, I explained my rationale, answered other questions, and landed the job. Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching this. If you haven't, sorry you wasted your time, and go ahead and have a good day.